Teen mom Jenelle Evans packed up her ex-husband David Eason's possessions, while her 14-year-old son Jace is elated she's ending their union. The Teen Mom 2-star Jenelle, 32, spent a significant portion of last week packing up her soon-to-be ex-husband's stuff, according to an insider who spoke exclusively to the U.S. Sun. Jenelle seemed to be genuinely splitting up with David this time. She spent a good deal of time last week helping him pack up his items, and now she's attempting to figure out how to acquire his stuff without having to talk to him. The insider continued, saying that although Jenelle has been preoccupied with trying to sort things out with her ex, her oldest kid, Jace, is doing well overall. Jace is utterly thrilled. This time, David looks to be serious. It's a huge sigh of relief for him after everything he went through these past months. As exclusively disclosed by the U.S. Sun, Jenelle filed for divorce from her spouse of 6 years in February. The adolescent was allegedly attacked by the 35-year-old father of 3 in September of last year. He is currently being charged with both misdemeanor child abuse and felony assault by strangulation. David is not allowed to be in close proximity to the teenager due to a no-contact order pertaining to the criminal case. Jace was under the custody of CPS after the alleged attack, and they maintained agency over the adolescent until they abruptly closed the case in February. After receiving the teenager back in her custody for the first time since September, Jenelle filed for David's divorce a few weeks later. The former Teen Mom 2-star Jenelle attacked David in her divorce case, bringing up everything from his 2019 admission of killing their favorite dog, Nugget, to his ongoing felony charge for allegedly strangling her son Jace. The complaint focused on David's purported inability to work, his alleged misappropriation of Jenelle's funds, and his texts with his ex-wife, which she referred to as criminal conversations. According to the documents, Jenelle and David got divorced on February 16, with the intention that the separation be permanent. Throughout the duration of the marriage of the parties, the defendant has exhibited concerning and at times disturbing behavior towards the plaintiff, she claimed. In May of 2019, defendant shot and killed the family's pet French bulldog Nugget in front of the minor child, she said. Jenelle has requested full custody of their 7-year-old daughter Inslee, who is the minor kid in question. The Columbus County Department of Child Services, DSS, instituted proceedings against the parties and took into custody the aforementioned minor children, according to Jenelle, following David's killing of their family pet. The Teen Mom 2 actress then brought up David's claimed attack on Jace in the latter part of last year. On or about September 28 of 2023, a report was made to medical professionals by plaintiff's oldest minor child. After the sheriff's office looked into the claims, according to Jenelle, David was subsequently charged with misdemeanor child abuse and felony assault by strangulation. She also mentioned that CPS had dropped the most recent case. Jace was held by DSS for several months before they filed a notice of involuntary dismissal in Columbus County. Despite the voluntary dismissal of the underlying DSF proceedings, the defendant's criminal case is still pending, and the defendant is subject to several no-contact provisions in the aforementioned criminal case, Jenelle claimed. In addition, she stated that on February 22, despite a no-contact order against him about the minor involved in his felony strangulation case, David visited their home. For the purpose of harassing or annoying plaintiff, defendant took plaintiff's vehicle without her permission and told her to kill herself among other vile insults, which plaintiff filmed the interaction for her safety. The filings state that Jace was home, but not present during defendant's show. She also took offense at David over his lewd texts with his ex-wife Whitney Johnson, which were exclusively revealed late last year by the U.S. Sun. Defendant has committed further marital misconduct in that defendant, upon information belief, carried on criminal conversations with his ex-wife, who is the mother of his biological daughter, sometime in 2023 according to the petition. She went on to say, defendant has further committed marital misconduct in that he excessively uses alcohol and has not maintained consistent full-time employment for a number of years, has recklessly spent the party's money which plaintiff solely earns, and in other ways to be shown at trial. Given that she is the primary provider for the family, Jenelle requests that their property be divided in the form of an unequal distribution of assets in the plaintiff's favor. The MTV personality further requests that the court grant her the right to lawfully retain the marital residence, which they have named the land. Since David has been gone from the property, Jenelle claimed, defendant has made several statements that plaintiff cannot keep him from his home. Plaintiff is in need of the sole use, enjoyment, and possession of the property for the benefit of plaintiff and the minor children, and hereby requests this court to enter an order sequestering the property for the benefit of plaintiff and the minor children. David was served with a copy of the complaint on February 23. As per the court record, and as per the clerk's office, he has not yet submitted his answer. This is not the couple's first breakup. In 2019, Jenelle moved to Tennessee, took the kids, and filed an explosive restraining order against David. After only a few months, the couple reconciled.